To give you an example of how important it is to be both mobile and stable in the same movement, let's look at something like an overhead squat. So generally speaking, in an overhead squat, what is the greatest requirement at the ankle? Do we want the ankle to be mobile or stable? I want it to be mobile. Here's you doing an overhead squat. I want the ankle to be quite mobile. How about the knee? There aren't many people who need to work on the flexibility or mobility of their knees. Yeah, we have to work on our ankle mobility. Generally speaking, this has to be stable. How about the hip? Needs to be more mobile. How about the lower back? Stable. Starting to see a pattern. How about the upper back? How about the shoulder? How about, you can see as we go, it alternates. Because this is how our body allows us to create both movement but also stability. If everything here is super stable, you cannot move. If everything here is super mobile, it's like an overcooked piece of spaghetti. This is a great little example of how important both elements are, not only in general, but in one specific movement, just in a squat. It's important that you have these conflicting, alternating patterns of being mobile and being stable. And as soon as you have an issue at any one of these points, all the others have to do something to compensate. We saw before when we were looking at the squats, we looked at Marty's squats. His ankles weren't mobile, they were stable, and everything else was thrown as a result of that. In your dip support holds on the rings, if you don't have stability through your shoulder, everything else falls apart because of that. And again, we've talked so much about biasing what we're doing towards areas of weakness on a macro level in programming, now on a micro level, not only in the individual sessions, not only the individual movements, but the individual joints as well.